Thank you, Sandeep.
Hey, Manish. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
So proud of you. It's all I can say.
Thank you. Sandeep, the idea is to launch the next version of Qualtech, the new brand identity. We started with the simple premise of making technology simple for our customers and helping our customers use technology to deliver and better and faster. Last 2 decades, we have been living that commitment in every relationship that we've got in. This Qualtech 2.0 is not only a marketing exercise for us. It is a statement of intent to say that we are ready for the new BFSI tech. And there are, in fact, maybe I'll request you to probably launch this, and then I'll talk about what we are trying to do. So
congratulations!
Thank you. So this is the new logo, and it has got 3 colors. Maybe if you just do one more click. So that's actually the complete new identity. Wow. What we are saying is the word Qualtech shows the simplicity and commitment that we've always been bringing to the table. This new quantum loop we've added in 3 colors. There is a original Qualtech blue, there is a electric blue, and there is a mint green, which is signifying the innovation, agility, and the new BFSI tech that we are adding to the layer of commitment that we've always been present with. On this occasion, I would especially like to thank you and to all our customers, our team members, the entire Qualtech alumni group for putting the trust in us.
Manish, I'll only tell you that I think to set out to do what you did in 2003 with your background, with your education, and most importantly, with the authentic person that you are, the authenticity, the genuineness, and I think I've been privileged to see your journey. In fact, when I used to work for a bank, I used to get inspired by people like you to say that, see man, he's so young, he's going to have done something truly brilliant. So for those of you who don't know, I think we bought a system from someone, and we needed someone like Manish to actually put it together and install it and make it run in an NBFC that we had as a bank subsidiary. And I think the kind of quality that Qualtech brought to the table, I'm not talking about now, I'm talking about 2007, 2008, was unbelievable. And so for all of you young people who are here at Qualtech, and now you have a lot of senior people like Amit and many others who done, I think, 15, 20 years at Barclays, foreign banks, and come and do what you're doing now. I think you have to go back 20 years in time, but it's absolutely awesome. So all I'll tell you is that there are very few companies which have a technology DNA, which have a product DNA, and which have a DNA of consistency. And it is very easy in your business, Manish, to say things to customers which don't happen.
Absolutely.
But we have stuck to Qualtech on what you have for the simple reason that you don't need to fix something that's not broken. And trust is something that you have built not just with us. I think you'll have now a few hundred installations.
Yeah.
And across, I think, many parts of the world.
Yeah.
No Noise, I think, is been your greatest ambassador. So while you change the logo and the brand and bring in the energy and the enterprise and the AI and all the tech, I think the core of Qualtech is the culture.
Yeah.
Is the culture and the number of young engineers who have truly grown up that place. Yeah. And I think the alumni, as you rightly said, and a lot of people who are coming in. Okay, I've never seen Manish go out and fetch business. In terms of asking for business, demanding business, dropping price for business. No Noise is, I think, the culture that you guys have. Okay, so as an entrepreneur, I would have told him, bhai, reduce the price. He would have said, nahi karunga main, but I'll deliver product. Okay, so all I'll tell you is that, Manish, from the sheer depth of Qualtech as an institution and the number of products that you have, I think you were an oracle, if I'm not wrong. Many years back, you stuck to it. Okay, there were enough open source, MySQL, God knows what all, but I think the fundamental clarity of bringing product, bringing customer, and compliance. There are very few systems. I think over the last 15, I'll ask you, Manish, you should speak about this. Over the last 15 years, I think RBI would have done so much on compliance, so many other regulations, and how you folks have always managed to make sure that your product works, clicks the boxes, there is no Mickey, no jugaad.
I think again the fundamental is in probably what is the intent with which you probably bring, and in a product mindset, what is the architecture that you put in place. So I think the team that has put the architecture in place, it just makes it very easy for probably keep making those changes. And the pace of regulation is just changing every day. I think every other day RBI is coming with something or the other. But it's not very difficult for us to change, with the people and the architecture, product architecture that we have. I think that's the key.
But I think most importantly, I think the way we see it as your partners, customers, is that awareness and knowledge. See, it is not a tech company trying to build product.
Yes.
I would say it is the way I see you folks, and it's up to all of you to take this forward, is that you have tech, you have product, and you have lending domain. So, technology railroads built by product experts is, I think you've done enough lending. Manish obviously has seen the world. So have some of you others. I think that makes built by practitioners with understanding of technology, with understanding of what's, I think the work that you guys are doing on AI, I think Manish should speak about.
Yeah.
I know you're very polite, very self-assured and satisfied about all of this, but you should talk about it.
We are doing an alpha launch of myfin.ai, where we are trying to probably envision the entire lending in a very different fashion. We are trying to build an agentic workforce which should multiply the existing organizational workforce by not 1x, 2x, but we are looking at multiples of 10x plus. That's what we are trying to do, and we'll be very soon coming to you.
We'll be very happy to be proof of concept for you, do whatever it takes. But how do you think it will impact people like us? All the new products you're launching. Would you want to talk about some of the new things you've done?
No, as I said,
I know you built a lot at the back end.
LMS has always been our probably strength. We've recently, a year back, launched MyFin 4.0, which is the complete build from scratch new loan origination platform for various kinds of retail and SME lending. We have built a very strong co-lending platform, which is running now live at multiple places. We've launched a leasing platform, one of the very few companies.
It's a massive business.
Yeah, very few companies who understand leasing.
And you understood it for 20 years, 25 years. So sky's the limit for products like this. No one understands this.
Yes.
The tax, the optics of the product vis-a-vis the execution of the product is very different.
And not only in India, in fact, the vision of leasing came because, outside India, the leasing market is big.
Absolutely.
But now in India also, I think with EV, with government regulations, obviously the tax benefits, etc., it is making a lot of sense.
Absolutely true.
Started in like
But what's your message to? I think you have so many clients, and I think the consistency of Qualtech, the reliability and the trust. I think what I can tell you, folks, many of the older folks I know, but all I can say is that reliability and the trust is something that is the cornerstone of anything that Qualtech does.
Yes, absolutely. And I said that has been the core premise, and that is not changing. We're just adding probably more layers of agility, innovation, and deep tech to that.
But I'll only tell you guys that, see, go out and showcase your product. Okay, what gets seen, you guys don't need to sell, is something everyone does. Because there's so many installations. People who understand lending and product and technology and AI and all the other things will naturally come to you. But there are a lot of startups in the NBFC space, in the digital space, who don't. So I think there's a big shift, Manish, for you. The brand and what you're doing, and I think
and
the talent you're able to attract.
As we were explaining, we've added a lot of management bandwidth as well in the recent past with Amit, Aksh, and a lot of team members joining that space. So you'll probably see more of us.
No, it's absolutely brilliant, but I would say retain the core, grow, give wings to all this talent that you have. And there are very, very few product tech companies, and with the DNA of talent you have, the culture you have. It's always been people first from the distance I've seen. I think from the Noida setup to whatever you guys have built, and retain that warmth and that humility as a team that
Thank you,
Manish
sir.
brings to the table. And wish you guys absolutely the best.
Thank you. We'd also like you to inaugurate our new website by clicking this button.
Accept.
Yeah.
Fantastic, yeah, that's very nice. Absolutely. It's got a bit of AI and all built in. Huh?
Yes.
Awesome. So what was the idea behind this?
As I said, this entire churn that has been happening over the last year or so at Qualtech, with we got a senior advisor mentor on board, Sharat Beda, and then we've got great people like Amit, Aksh joining us. So we just wanted to as I said, we wanted to tell the world that we are changing, keeping our core intact, but there's a lot of new stuff that we are doing, and would like to reaffirm that we are actually not changing who we are. We are just trying to probably be more of what we meant to be. Thank you once again.
Phenomenal.
Thank you once again.
Well done.